No team other than the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets have really solidified themselves as contenders. But as of right now, at the moment, I have to put the Celtics a tier above the Denver Nuggets. However, this shouldn't have come as a surprise to us considering that they were just in the NBA's finals last season and they brought everybody back during the all-season. Plus, they had one of the biggest pickups from the all-season. But why exactly are the Boston Celtics dominating teams and are a tier above everybody else? Let's get right into it and find out. One of the reasons why they have been dominating teams this season has been their secondary star. He has been incredible this season, bro. He's clearly having the best season of his career so far. What I've been noticing from him this season so far is that he's way more patient on offense, taking his time to read the defense to do the right play. For example, when the Celtics played the Raptors just recently, the game was tied 103 to 103 with like 40 seconds left. And there was a play where Brown had the ball right in crunch time. He was at the top of the key and Grant Williams came to do a screen. So like on the left side. And then Brown did like a crossover, one left, drive to the basket, and then he stopped at the free throw line. And he saw Peyton Pritchard on the right wing. He gave a pass there, easy, you know, he's open, Peyton Pritchard. And Peyton Pritchard hit an open three, bro, to ice the game. And then the Celtics ended up winning that game 106 to 104 eventually, you know what I mean? So like, those are the types of plays that I've been noticing from Jaylen Brown and the whole Celtics team, like, you know what I mean? And that's when you make plays like that, you're gonna be winning a lot of games. So it doesn't really surprise me to see him putting up these types of numbers this season. Plus, I can't forget to mention that he's been great defensively, bro. He's deflecting passes, contesting a lot of shots, and blocking some of them also. He's keeping up with some of the best offensive players. Then it's the same thing with Jayson Tatum. He's also having the best season of his career so far, putting up these insane numbers, and he has a chance to become the first Celtics player to average over 30 plus points per game for a whole season. Something that Larry Bird didn't even accomplish in his whole career. And this dude won back-to-back MVPs. I love the way that Jayson Tatum played against the Warriors just recently. He dropped 34 points and grabbed 19 rebounds, which was a career high for him. And he did that in an overtime win against the Warriors, bro. And this shows me that he's going to perform better once the bright lights are on him again. Like, for example, the finals last season, right? We saw him playing and he was not playing to his standards, you know? He didn't play bad to me. For a lot of people, he played bad, but he just didn't play to his standards. So seeing him play well against the Warriors and grabbing 19 rebounds shows me that he wants it more than last season and is ready to perform. So when teams have played like Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, it's not a surprise for them to be dominating teams, especially when a team is as deep as the Celtics, bro. They have Malcolm Brogdon that brings them scoring off the bench and is most of the time the playmaker for the second unit once Marcus Smart, Jayson Tatum, and Jaylen Brown are on the bench. And this dude is averaging almost 19 points per game on a very good efficiency over the last 9 games. And that was something that the Celtics were missing during the 2021 season, you know, during the playoffs or the regular season, you know what I mean? They were missing that Jordan Poole type player that can give you 20 points on a very good efficiency off the bench. The Celtics were missing that player. So seeing Malcolm Brogdon bringing in that role, and probably he's going to be the X factor for them once the playoffs starts. And apparently Marcus Smart went down with an ankle injury, so I'm not that worried about the Celtics not being able to win a lot of games, because of course they're going to be missing their best defensive player, but Malcolm Brogdon is going to be able to take on that burden and give them 20 plus points per game. And then you have Derek White also that can take on that burden. And then of course you have also Al Horford. We have to give this guy some credit because this dude is 36 years old and still remains one of the most impactful players in the NBA, bro. This dude just had a great game just recently. Like, the Celtics are so deep, bro. You can talk about anybody. Robin Williams III, bro. Like, come on, man. But of course, the biggest reason why the Celtics are dominating teams is that they rely heavy on off-ball screenings. Other teams don't know what to do with so many off-ball screens. It's wild how many screens you see in one possession with the Celtics. But what they do love to do the most is a lot of fake or slip screens. You'll see Horford or Tatum a lot of times going to set up a screen, but instead they just run up to the open space, either getting an open layup, an open shot, or they set up the next player up. So what I see from the Celtics is it's like they are manipulating teams and confusing them. Like teams really do not know what to do once the Celtics are running a play or something, because the Celtics play calling is off the charts, bro. You see them already running a play before the ball handler is even across half court. Plus, I can't forget to mention that the Celtics half-court offense has been amazing this season, and we all know that during the playoffs, that's what matters most because the game slows down. Everybody knows that. And if you can hit a mid-range every now and then, another player that's been great in the mid-range is Jaylen Brown. This dude is hitting like almost 55% of his mid-range right now, bro. I do have to say that the Celtics have been better offensively this season compared to last season in a way that teams really cannot figure them out. That's why they have one of the best offense this season. And fun fact, the Celtics are actually the only team to be in the top 5 in both offensive rating and defensive rating. So it's no surprise to see them in clear control of the Eastern Conference and of course of the NBA. The Celtics have clearly been the best team in basketball this season. They can hurt you in multiple ways, and right now I don't even think that nobody will argue that Jayson Tatum is an MVP candidate. Like, he's either going to win the MVP this season or he's going to end up in the top 3 because this guy is a superstar, bro. A superstar. The Celtics clearly have the best bench in the NBA. One could argue that the Denver Nuggets might have the deepest bench also, but at this moment, I'm going with the Celtics. The starters are better. The bench is better. I feel like offensively they're better. Defensively, of course, they're a lot better, especially when Robert Williams is on the court, bro. When Robert Williams is on the court, the Celtics look completely different on defense. Like, bro, it's incredible. So at this moment, the Celtics are the favorites to win the NBA championship, but a lot can change. And I have to say, their biggest weakness this season is going to be their health. If they can stay healthy, they have a shot to win the championship. But if they keep with the injuries that they have going on right now, once the playoff starts, you might get knocked out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to end the video like this. Let me know your thoughts about the Celtics down in the comment section. Do you think they are the best team also or not? Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one.